Hi, my name is Noni Matikela. Welcome to the Noni M podcast. Today, we're talking about Olerato Mohale, ne? Yes, Olerato from Bloemfontein, the lady that is doing is on the breaking news this week due to being found murdered by a guy supposedly named John, who actually spoke Olerato and he decided that they must go on a date. And all along, he had other plans about her. Anyway, before we get into the details of today, the breaking news of today, guys, please make sure you do not forget to like, to share, to comment, and most importantly, please make sure that you are subscribed on the channel. You are watching the news, you are watching the channel and the videos up until the end, and you are watching the ads that are coming through so that this channel can grow. Engage, engage, engage. Thank you so much. Now, let's talk about the breaking news. The breaking news is that the main suspect on the case of Olerato has been found, and he had a run-in with the police there in KZN Amanzimtoti, and he is also no longer alive now. He is also no longer alive because of the shooting between him and the police. Apparently, there was an interview that Newsroom was doing with Ubabu Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, General Mkhwanazi, where they were talking about what happened. There was an operation. They were busy looking for him, and they went to the house. In fact, there are shocking details, Jay. The police went to his parents' house, and when they got there, he was not there. His father was taken for questioning. So he got arrested and was taken in for questioning because they wanted to understand why his car was in Johannesburg. And then the father did the right thing of telling the police, no, my son was using the car. It was not me who was using the car. And then his mother allegedly phoned him to alert him that police are looking for him. This information they found when they went to the next location that they got alerted that he was at. When they got there, he was already gone with three other cars that went to fetch him there. And the person that they found said he got a call from his mother. And for me, that was shocking. So what was his mother expecting? This is a son that is coming from prison for kidnapping charges and other stuff, yet you are still saying it's okay for him to be on the loose, to hurt people's children. You want your child to still remain alive while he is busy being a loose serial killer out here and a serial kidnapper out there making people's lives misery. Haibolo mama. Haibolo mama. So there is those allegations that she phoned him to tell him, to alert him that police are looking for him. So there, okay, there they are. It was the body of Philange Nkosi Sibonga Kuhle Makhanya, a suspect in the murder of Olerato Mohale, is being removed from a complex in Manzimtoti, Durban, where he had been hiding. He was shot and killed during a shootout with police in KwaZulu-Natal earlier this morning. There he is. There he is. So I'm going to read an article from MDN TV. Suspect in Olerato Mohale murder confessed before fatal shootout with KZN police. A key suspect in the murder of journalism graduate Olerato Mohale confessed to the killing shortly before being shot and killed in a shootout with KZN police. KZN Police Commissioner Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi revealed the suspect Philange Nkosi Sibonga Kuhle Makhanya was confronted by a local resident at an Amanzimtoti apartment complex where he attempted to rent a vehicle. Recognizing him from media reports, the resident detained him in a room and interrogated him about Mohale's death. During this questioning, the man admitted to the killing. He reportedly showed signs of mental distress and suicidal thoughts. Moments after the confession, police closed in on the location. The suspect opened fire and was killed in the ensuing gun battle. Mongale 30 was found dead on the street in Lombard, Johannesburg earlier this week. A white VW Polo believed to have been used in her abduction was later discovered in Phoenix, Durban, containing bloodstains. Its owner has since been arrested. Two other suspects, Fezile Ngubane and Bongani Mtunkulu, remain at large. Police continue to urge public to come forward with any information. Mohale's family welcomed the progress but remain focused on seeking justice and accountability. Lo unendlebe enkulu, umamakhe alerted him allegedly. That's what Kwanazi was telling the press, that his mother allegedly called him to tell him the police are onto you. They are looking for you. Okay, perhaps we do not know the conversation, what it was saying. Perhaps the conversation went on to say, Kanti, why are the police looking for you? But if it's a matter of her alerting him to go for a run and organized those 3 cars for him to go on a run, then we have a problem in South Africa. We have another problem on top of the problems that we have. We have problems of women siding with people that are doing wrong things. Do you understand? Especially when it comes to gender-based violence. I get to understand that no mother wants to see their child being associated with such. But if the child has done such an act, they need to honor what they did, stand for what they did, not you hide them. No, especially if it's not the community, because the community is going to do it in a not so legal manner to deal with him. But if it's the police, give him up so that he can face his consequences. So if his mother is not going to allow him to face his consequences, I have an issue with that. Because how is he going to become a better man if he does not go to learn that when you act in a certain manner, this is what's going to happen to you? He needed to be in jail, go sit there, process what he has done, and understand the wrong, get to a point of acknowledging his wrongdoings. If it means him going to these families and apologize, then that, if it's not going to help the situation, then I don't know. But he needed to acknowledge his doing, not his mother hiding him, if that's what happened. That is very disappointing to hear. Now, according to what General Buthelezi was saying, Kwanazi was saying, or Commissioner was saying, is that his mom might face some charges for alerting him, depending on the Section 205 they are going to find. He might face charges now. She might face charges now, which if Umamake is the one that was alerting him of what was happening, there was someone who wrote a commentary that said it serves her right for him to be the one that is also following Olerato so quickly. Because how did she think the family of Olerato is feeling to having their child being so uselessly killed like that for no apparent reason? Because there couldn't be any reason that will ever be a good reason for you to take someone's life. Perhaps the only reason that could matter is when someone is protecting themselves. Do you understand? Other than self-defense, what else could you take someone's life for? It needs to be in a position of, we were fighting and I was defending myself. So I'm quite disappointed, but I'm glad that the police in KZN don't play like that. You are going to fuck up and you are going to really find out very soon in KZN. They don't play like that. They do not have time for nonsense about London corners at that side. They don't play with boys. They literally do not play with boys. So to all the crises that we have, we do not need mothers that are going to be holding their sons' hands when they are doing wrong things. They need to hold them and take them to police station to face the consequences of their doings. Anyway, what are your thoughts when it comes to that? I think the police in KZN are doing the Lord's work. I'm happy with how they operate, Shem. I am. Because it's been like Olerato is like, my spirit is not going to rest because I did not do anything to you. So you better come along. So yeah, it is what it is. I'll see you on our next video. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day, guys. Bye bye.